There's nothing I hate more than this. 10 different types of butter, 7 different types of coleslaw, all priced differently to trick you. Supermarkets are gatekeeping knowledge about their own products, and in today's age, it's inhumane. Here's a follow-up. Is what I just did legal? This is what happens when you try to fight back. In 2022, a UK price comparison site called Trolley got this letter from lawyers for trying to help people save money. Today, we're going to unlock that data for ourselves. We're going to build an AI tool that cheats the system to find the best groceries for me, not what the supermarket thinks I should buy. And our AI co-pilot on this mission is Cluely, the sponsor of today's video. I'll go ahead and subscribe to their Pro plan, as that gives me access to the latest AI models, including GPT-5 and Claude 4. Now, the European-based law makes creating a video like this one pretty risky for me. But in the United States, the legal precedent is slightly different. The rules there are that public data should remain public. So to show you what's possible in a world with freer data, we're going to try a US target. See what I did there? First, I'll do a spotlight search for Cluely and run it. Now, as you'll see here, it's branded as an invisible desktop assistant that sees your screen and hears your audio. Okay, here we are at the target. All I need to do is activate Cluely to listen to me, and every time that this page loads, it's actually making dozens of little API calls in the background to fetch product data. We just need to find the right one. And I'm going to ask Cluely how to do it. Command Enter, how to do this. I don't need to pipe in the question because it hears everything I say. So first, open Dev Tools. So it says Command Option I. Now, the best thing is I can grab this Cluely integration and drag it to wherever I like, so I can see it properly. Now I need to go to the Network tab. Well, look at that. That's over here. And then I need to reload the page. Okay, well, let's do that. And whoa, lots of stuff happening there. Pretty stuff. Then it tells me to filter by XHR or fetch. Oh, look, that's up there. Boom, I've done that. Look for API calls returning product data, usually JSON. Click one. Check response for info needed. This is all really helpful. This is stuff that I might never have figured out on my own, but let's ask Cluely for more help. Now I know how it works. I'm going to go to the menu bar here, go to Grocery, click Snacks, click Chips, and now you'll see I have a bunch of chips available to buy from Target. This is great, but my Network tab is filling up and I don't know what to click, so let's ask Cluely. And we'll ask, what do I click for all products? Enter. And it says, click the request named PLP Search V2. That's the one returning all product data in JSON. So I look through and, oh yes, I can definitely see it there. PLP Search V2. Okay, this present information is not looking very helpful to me, so Command Enter. Where do I see products? It's thinking about it as it's already analyzed my screen. Click the Response tab, and then the JSON products are there. I've asked, how would I search to see if Doritos are listed there? It says hit Command F. Okay, let's do that. Oh, yes, I get a little find box just down here. And we'll type in Doritos. Oh, yes, Doritos are there. And actually, I can see product links and lots of stuff. Product information here. This is exactly the stuff along with current retail pricing. Brilliant. This is working. Final question for me to ask. If I wanted to copy to cursor and use to get all API, how to do. And because it's listened to everything I've said, it should have a good idea on what exactly I'm talking about. The AI is thinking, and it says that I need to right-click, copy as curl. Okay, let's try and do that. Right-click, copy as curl. Okay, go to the response tab, select all, and copy the JSON. And then in cursor, you just paste the curl in one code block, the JSON in another, and ask cursor to analyze and recreate those API calls. If this works, this will be insane. Okay, here we are inside Cluely assisted cursor. And first of all, I'm going to copy that curl and put it into the new chat box in a brand new project I've created called Supermarket Sweep. Back over here, I'm just going to Command A as it told me to, and Command C to copy the response as well. Paste all of that into cursor. So instead of creating something simple that just analyzes the API, I'll create something like a Python wrapper that can be programmatically used to extract this data later and get things like pricing and other information, and maybe even feed it eventually to an AI agent that can make decisions on my behalf. And because Cluely just heard me tell you all of that, I'll just hit Command and Enter and say, tell me how to do that. And this is incredible. Okay, it's actually giving me the full code, which is actually quite funny. I didn't actually want code, but it's cool to know that Cluely can do it. So instead, I'll just say, just give a prompt for cursor to make this. And there you go, look at that. Using the curl request and JSON response I've pasted above, create a Python wrapper class that can fetch all products, search products by keyword, and get details for a specific product. Make it reusable with methods for API calls and include example usage. I cannot begin to say how very cool this is. All I need to do, because I've got Cluely running, is hit copy, and then in Cursor, Command V. Okay, this is done. I'm just going to switch over to GPT-5 and run the prompt. And you'll see now that Cursor is thinking away with GPT-5, using all the examples and writing the files for me. Now, the best thing is, because Cursor is an agent, it will keep testing the API in many different ways to make sure what it creates is usable. My little command line tool to extract data is ready, so we'll go set up a new terminal. Now I'm just going to go ahead and run these activation commands. After that, we'll go ahead and install dependencies. And with that done, I need to provide an API key. I don't know where to get that from. Cluely knows what I'm looking for. Let's click this. And lightning fast, it's back in touch from the original curl request. Oh yes, back in my Chrome browser. Now, despite looking at all of this in the headers, I don't know where it is. So again, we can ask Cluely. I've just written where, output only the key. Look at that, lightning fast. Now we can run this command first, export, and then copy that wonderful API key that Cluely extracted for us, paste it in here, close the single quote, hit enter. Now we're ready to roll. Okay, we'll start by copying that Python command, pasting it in here, typing in pizza, closing the quotes, and maybe limiting the results to start with to 10. It's doing the keyword search and boom, look at that. Programmatically, it's reached out to the website and pulled back these pizzas. They look very much like the pizzas I was looking at with prices and ratings all pulled in from the web. Now, the incredible thing is this will work on pretty much any major website. You absolutely could do it on a UK website, but because of those sticky database laws and the letter that Trolley got, I wouldn't recommend it. Here's a follow-up. Is what I just did legal? And there we go. In the US, legal precedents lean towards public web data being fair to access. In the UK and EU, database rights and anti-scraping laws make it murkier. Let's give it another go and we'll search for all the cookies available in Target. Here goes my keyword search and here are some cookies available to buy. And well, again, as is usual, with a supermarket so much choice, I don't know what to pick. What cookies should I eat? And Cluely is so decisive. Go for Biscoff Lotus cookies, airline size, cheap at $3.89 and a top rating at 4.83. And seriously addictive. Seriously, man, Cluely has got personality. Okay, let's copy and paste that into the search bar of Target. I got my IP banned. Temporarily, I hope. They're already onto me. That's just how much they don't want you to see this data. Oh, here we go, new browser, and I've found my heavenly Biscoff cookies airline size. Let's see if I can get them shipped to the UK. So there you go, we did it. But it was never about saving pennies. It was about the principle. That cease and desist letter that Trolley received, that's pre-AI thinking. In my opinion, it's a relic from an era where corporations could lock away knowledge for profit. In the age of AI, that is over. Gatekeeping is obsolete. Go ahead, throw a like if you agree. Now, there is a very small chance that lawyers could come after me for making and publishing this video. And in that case, I need you to help and support me and make your voice heard because it helps all of us to free data. The first thing you can do is post this video on your favorite social network and use a tagline like "Free Our Data" or something like that. And the second thing you can do is maybe next time you're in the supermarket, take a photo of a price tag or some shelf display that is really confusing and send it to me. Let me know. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video and the power of Cluely to be an excellent co-pilot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. As you've probably gathered by now, I really enjoy doing these videos and helping you to figure out things, especially with the help of AI tools. So let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next and maybe how you'll use Cluely to do something you'd always dreamed of doing, but now you can see that it's possible. Thanks for watching, and YouTube is showing a video on your screen now you should watch next. Thanks.